Okay, so for the first solve I did white cross. I saw this solved edge. This one is one move, and these two can be solved with D moves and R moves. So I noticed that once I solved this green, I solved also this edge, so I did X cross. So I solved green, red, and then I know this corner is here, so I did D2R, U2R, and insert. That's my X cross. Then I noticed this pair, so I split them up like this and insert. I know I should probably insert it from the back, but anyway, then I did this pair. So again, split them up. Here I should notice definitely that this edge is oriented, so I should just do this, but yeah. Anyway, I did rotation and the last pair. And this is the easy one class layer. I use this as an alternative OO algorithm. Normally I use this, but when you have block and this block here, you can do R prime, U prime, H, UR, and no AUF. So this solve was only 47 moves because of the PLL skip, and it was only 8.6 TPS. So the second solve I did also white cross. I did just a simple cross solution, so I noticed this edge is solved, this one is one move, and these two can be nicely set up after. And I noticed this pair is my first pair. So I know the corner will be here and the edge will be here, oriented. So that was my first pair, and also I tracked the second pair, but I actually ended up doing something different. I noticed this edge will be here, oriented, and the corner will be somewhere on the top layer. So I had that like a backup solution, so if I don't see anything on going, I will go for this pair. So I did blue, then DU, and insert these two straight into my first pair. But here I notice this corner and this edge. So instead of going for this pair, I did this one. And instead of going for this one, I did this one. I did this one, sorry. Yeah. And then this last pair, like this. And then here, just simple OL and G perm. So this solve was the slowest. It was 63 moves and 8.6 TPS as the previous solve. So the third solve, I did yellow X cross. So I noticed this block here, this edge, so and this edge, of course. So my general thing was doing this and then just solve the rest. So I decided to track my second pair, and I was thinking about these two. So I noticed that if I do this, the pair is not very nice because this edge will be here. So I just started like this to bring this pair connected to the bottom and then just finish the X cross. Then I went straight to this pair like this. Then I had a slight pause here. I was thinking about doing this pair probably, but I just ended up doing this one, which is better. And then the last pair, normal. I got quite nervous, so the last layer was fairly slow, but anyway, it was still a great solve. It was 53 moves and 8.8 TPS. So on the fourth solve, I did yellow X cross. I noticed that I have this one move, this one another one move, and this one. So I noticed if I solve this one first and do B, I have this block here and this edge is already set up. And I also noticed that this pair will be like same pair but in the back, so I just planned the second pair as well. So that was my start, like this. And then here I did this pair. I think I did it like this. Probably better is to do it from the back, but yeah. Then I did this one normally. Then I got this all out. This is pretty long alk, but yeah, it's still pretty fast, I think. And then this R perm U2. So this solve was really good. It was, let me see, 61 moves and 10.2 TPS. For the last solve, I did simple yellow cross and I saw my first two pairs. So I noticed this one. If I do my cross, I will solve probably, I solved orange first, then do D prime and solve these two. What I notice on the way is that this edge won't be destroyed, this corner will go here with orange on top, and also if you finish cross, this corner will be solved. So my planning, and this edge will be on the top layer, misoriented. So my plan was do this pair first, then rotate to the left and solve the second pair with keyhole. So I insert the orange, then D prime, solve these two, and then here I just immediately rotate and solve this one with keyhole. Then I solve this one. I solve it with rotation because I noticed that I will have no edges if I do this, and also better look ahead for the last pair, so I just solve it normally and then straight into this one. Maybe I should do some edge control, but I don't really know the angle for this, so I just went straight into the last pair, and then I got the same last layer as the second solve, but I didn't notice that, of course, so I just did OLL and G-perm. So this solve was 65 moves and over 10 TPS slightly. That's it from this video. Let me know if you liked it, if you want more reconstructions of my averages. When I reconstruct these solves, I quite notice that I do some bad rotation decisions, so maybe I should work on that more. But anyway, I have like the argument that if you have, for example, this pair and this slot is unsolved, this is really bad for me to finger trick. So I just went straight into this because it's much faster. But anyway, let me know what you think about these solves and what I should improve on them. So yeah, that's all from this video. Bye.